Hey everyone, welcome back to Survival Addiction. Today we will be doing another unboxing. So this is for Still to Reel for January 2022. Alright, so I still haven't gotten the email that explains the prices and what stuff we are getting in the box. So I will just have to show you. Okay, so the very first item is this fire evac mask. All right, so it can provide 60 minutes of protection against smoke and gas. And it can only be used by people that are 4 years and up. It's kind of an interesting thing to get in one of these boxes. Okay. All right, the second item is this 11-in-1 survival card tool. Personally, I think these are pretty gimmicky. I mean, maybe in a crunch they could have their uses, but personally, I'm not usually a big fan of these. Okay, so this smells like some type of silicone or rubber or something. This just says what is all included. I have a couple of these running around. Personally, for sure, like as an EDC tool, they could be useful, but I'd much rather have like the actual tools on me, or like an actual multi-tool. I mean, for all I know, this could be a good item. I'm not really a big fan of those. Sorry, the third item is this emergency signal mirror. And it says it's hard plastic. So we actually just got one of these in another box. But it really can't hurt to have another one. So I'm gonna say I like that one for sure. All right. The next item is called Purinize, like purify. So from what I was getting from the packaging is you just put some drops in water, depending on how much water it is, and then it will treat the water. So you can use this for long-term storage. Treats up to 15 gallons. So that's actually not very much. And then it looks like it has this little lid. You can open it and it will have some drops that come out of it. I don't mind having stuff like this though. The more options you have to purify water, the better. Especially if, you know, the world goes to crap. Okay. All right, this next item I'm pretty excited about. I know it sounds kind of silly, but it's a fire blanket. You can use it to cover someone who is on fire, cover a stove if it's on fire, and supposedly it's supposed to suffocate the flames. And I'm sure, like, if it was in a stretch, you could probably try and use it to protect yourself from flames. I'm not sure. Do you guys know how these work? I'm gonna have to look into these a little bit more, but I really can't complain about getting these two items. It's not something people think about very often, but fire's probably one of the most common things that happen to people. Okay. I'm just gonna move this stuff so you guys can see this next thing. Okay, so this next one is this emergency water bank. So you put it in your bathtub and it has up to 65 gallons that you can fill with water. And it says you can use it with the Alexa Pure filtration system. So this comes with a siphon pump and a liner. So that's pretty cool. So it already comes with a siphon pump. So like in a natural disaster or something, something that wouldn't be directly affecting my home, like maybe where we don't have water because, you know, something, or we know that we're not going to have water for like a week, I could fill my bathtub up with this, and then we would have 65 gallons of ready to go water. Okay. So siphon pump, and then that looks like the gallon storage. So we have fire and water, two very useful things. We have a way to signal. We have a way to purify water. So we can even use those Purinize drops to purify and possibly keep some of this stuff good longer. Possibly. I'd have to look into it a little bit more. But I have some drops similar to this, and I can put them in 55-gallon drums, and it will keep the water good for about 5 years. Okay. So we have 2 items left. So this next one is this Readymin medical survival card. So like I was saying, these cards are pretty gimmicky sometimes. Yes, there can be some useful things in them, but I do think sometimes they can be a little gimmicky. This one looks like it might actually be pretty useful. It looks like there are needles. Here, let's look. It says what there is. Okay, so there's 2 tweezers, 2 serrated blades, 6 safety pins, 2 90-degree needles, 3 bandage clasps, and 2 normal needles. Yeah, you know, this is probably one of the least gimmicky ones I've seen. I can pretty much use everything on this card. Let me know what you guys think. Do any of you guys already own this? Have you guys ever had to use it? The nice thing about this is I can throw it in like a survival kit, and then I have needles and some way to, like, you know, pick out some splinters or whatever. It's definitely not urgent, I wouldn't say, but I imagine I can use these needles to sew up some clothing, probably sew leather, stuff like that. Okay, all right, so we have one last item, and this one seems very interesting. Okay, so this is a cleat. You can put paracord on it. So I feel like this one actually has more than just paracord usage. I can put, I imagine I could put fishing line on this and make it into like a hand fishing line thing. This is pretty light. I think it's probably aluminum. But yeah, I'm honestly probably not going to use this for paracord immediately. I probably will use it for trapping wire and for fishing line. Overall, I'm not sure how much this box costed or how much this box is worth. Because like I said, I don't know how much they're saying everything is worth. But I am pretty happy with some of the things they've given us. The water storage is nice, the water purification is nice, the safety mirror is great, the fire stuff. I never know when I'm going to need something like that. We already have fire extinguishers. We already have carbon monoxide detectors near our floor. I can't really complain about having some extra fire precautions. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys be disappointed if you got this box? Let me know. Thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.